guys, today we are here with my 2003 Dodge Ram 2500 with the 5.9 Cummins, and we are going to do a boost leak test. I've already started taking out my SMB cold air intake. We're about to remove this, and then we'll get started with the boost leak test. By the way, today we're in my dad's garage. Right there you have a 33 Ford. Back there we have a 37 Chevy, and right there is a 51 Chevy.
55.
Oh yeah, 55. Lowered, has the original interior. I think it has, what, 60,000 miles? 69,000 miles. And then this is a 327.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get to that boost leak test. All right, so for my SMB cold air intake, I've already loosened the air filter right here. I took off the IAT sensor, it's just hanging out there, and then I've undone the clamps off of the turbo. So we're about to just slide this cold air intake off so we can put our boost leak tester on. By the way, I wanted to ask any of you guys that have an SMB cold air intake, does your air filter get dirty like extremely fast? This one has less than 10,000 miles on it. Actually, it looks a little bit better on camera, but it is already very dirty and probably in need of replacement, and not even 10,000 miles. Comment below. All right, so here is the boost leak tester kit that I bought. This is from BoostLeakTesters.com. So here's the coupler. This end hooks up to the turbo, and then right here we insert this piece. This is solid. I think it's, I don't know if this is PCV or whatever, but it has a gauge on there. It is liquid fields to be, you know, most accurate, a PSI gauge, and then it has a kind of like a tire valve stem with a Schrader valve in there, to where that is how you inflate it with air. And then of course it comes with these high quality clamps. All right, so here is the boost leak tester on the turbo. I have not tightened down the clamps yet, but this is how it will sit. You want to be able to read your gauge right there, and then of course your valve right here to put in your shop air. By the way, you really want to use shop air, a small air compressor, you know, like battery powered or cigarette lighter powered, you know, those type of air compressors will not work on this. You may get it up to 1 psi, but trust me, you need shop air for this. All right, we're gonna fill it up with air. Is that the tester? Might be the tester making that noise. All right, so we have attempted a couple tests, but we keep on getting a leak at the actual tester. It's a little hard to pick up on camera, but there is a kind of a, what you would call that, a junction right there, where the pipe was connected or something. Well, this is uneven, so we're gonna file that down and try to make that smooth so we can make a good contact surface with the coupler. All right, so we found some leaks. Yeah, just take that. Spray this right here. There's also one right there bubbling up, and then there's quite a bit right there. I'd say that's probably due to old age and probably just start cracking. This is a 2003, so that's what, 18 years old. So that's foaming up quite a bit. Oh, let me see. So yeah, looks like there's a crack, a big one right there, and pretty much goes all the way around. So looks like I'll be buying a new one of these couplers for sure. All right, found another leak. Alright, there's definitely another leak right there. We're going to try to tighten up this clamp, see if we can fix that. This is at the front of the passenger side intercooler. Alright, we just tightened the clamp, filling it up right now. See if that... Oh, so far so good. Yeah. Yeah, I think we took care of that one. No more bubbles. What PSI are we at?
15.
15 PSI, no leak. That's good. All right, looks like we found one on the other side. You can see it bubbling right there. So we fixed the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that clamp down. All right, we tighten that clamp up. Spray it with some soapy water. That one was a lot smaller, but so far so good. I don't see any bubbles. All right, I'm gonna try this coupler right here on the driver's side, right by the intercooler. This one looks pretty good so far. Okay, let me try the other side. All right, so I didn't see any leaks on that coupler right there, but we went ahead and just did a few turns on each of them just to make sure that both ends were nice and tight. So that leaves us to this coupler right here on this intake elbow. All right, so as the system was pressurized, I didn't see any big bubbles coming out of this one, but it's actually bled down right now, and it is set about 30 seconds, and now we see these little bubbles right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten, make sure both of these clamps are tight, and then we'll redo this one and make sure that no air is leaking out of this one. I also sprayed on top of the intake elbow right here. I sprayed on this junction and where the grid heater is, and on the other side, and I didn't see any bubbles or anything like that. So I think we're good up top of the engine, but just need to tighten these two now. All right guys, I think that concludes our boost leak test. We tested all the intercooler couplers and pipings and all that, and we tightened up pretty much every clamp, and we tested along the intake elbow, and it looks like our biggest leak is this coupler right here, right in the middle. As I showed you, there is a split in this, so it looks like I will have to order a new one of these couplers. I'll replace that, and hopefully that will do it good. So now we're going to go ahead and take off this tester here, and I actually think we're going to spray each exhaust port with some soapy water just for the heck of it while the truck is running, to see if any of these exhausts, if this exhaust manifold is leaking. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you later.